Okay, so running back to one of our planets to go plug in a pristine nanoforge. I forgot to do that earlier. No, sorry, not nanoforge. It was the beta core to help with costs and stuff. How are we doing our crises? Keep forgetting to look at that. Colony threats. Rebellion doesn't affect us. That doesn't affect us either. Oh, look at that. We need to go beat up on some stuff while we're out in this area. Do that as soon as we get this done. Let that crisis get out of hand. Topography just by flying around. Need more money. Got a bunch of upgrades for the colony still to do. Plug in beta core here. Yeah, beta core reduces upkeep cost and demand stuff. We put an alpha core in too, but what would actually alpha core get us? So it reduces upkeep by 25%, reduces demand by 1, increases accessibility by 20%. That's specific to the spaceport. That might help Rocket. Rocketville's got a commerce station thingy there. Accessibility might help, but need more money. We have stuff delivered to Rocketville, a bit junk. Extra important. Expedition by the First Order. Rocketville Mine. What do they want from us? This spaceport. Find an AI core here. This is colony income. 25%. We'll do that. This core increases accessibility by 20%. We're already at 108 though. Income. We have 9 alpha cores, and we don't have any new colonies yet, so we're going to plug this in here for the extra money. Reduces upkeep, demand. What's the demand on that? Anything? No demand anywhere. Only have the deal maker plugged in too, so we're getting a 75% increase on credits. Alpha core, improvements in commerce, deal maker hollow suite, commerce itself. And stability help it. So if we upgrade this, upgrade to a megaport. This costs 300,000. Accessibility bonus of 80%. Population growth plus 5. How much money do we have? 400,000. Colony size is already up to 5. Only goes up to what, 6? 6, so we're good on growth. Ability does. It just affects imports and that kind of stuff, right? So sure what got delivered. Anyway, what's the First Order want from us? Targeting Rockville Mine with a fairly capable expeditionary force projected to be one fleet, and it's likely goal is disrupting the colony's mining. Primary reason for the expedition is the colony's market share of the exports of volatiles. Where the defense's expedition's space forces are superior and its ground forces are evenly matched. The expedition's outcome is uncertain. Burnt. This operation is being carried without an open declaration of war. Defeating the expeditionary force will only result in a small reputation reduction with the First Order. Assembling in 25 days. It's coming here, right? Yeah, Rockville Mine. Oh, sorry, we're down in Fondor. No, we're here. So what the hell are they doing? What these guys? Not telling me. Weren't these just at medium? No, this one's back up to medium. This one's at medium, this one's not. Decent far away. I don't want to leave here because of we want to deal with that fleet coming in from the First Order. What's our operatives up to? Negotiator. Currently on Little Blanc and Prime Market and Delta Starsector. It's currently on Delta. What's he doing up here? Can he raise relations with us? Or for us? Action type. Let's see, welcome back. Do you want to join the Deadfire stream because you surely got ahead of you now? Maybe? I'm the better person, I doubt it. Been studying a lot? Not much gaming. You need to balance your life out a little bit better there. Anyway, we need to send him down to a new order planet, or First Order planet. Have them talk to them. Is this their first stuff? I don't think so. I don't think it matters. Yeah, we'll send them down here. Go negotiate stuff. Make them like us better. You finish college, so yeah, you need a better balance. if you're out of college and you're still studying, it's not necessarily a bad thing. I studied a bunch of stuff. I did a lot of studying outside of college, just because the nature of the game. Sometimes you have to do it. Okay, so there's that. But we're gonna be hanging around here for a while because we're on Rockville now. Do you have any bounties close by? Sort of. 300,000. 200,000. What's the bounty for bringing in? About this guy's remember hiding out near a Ekimano world in a system with a yellow primary star in the grid constellation. So yellow primary. So you. That's a binary system. I usually say that. This one. Baron. It's not you. Desert world. So there we go. It's gonna be hiding out here. Oh, we got an outpost there too. It's a habit. Now with all the LLMs and AI stuff's happening, there's a lot to learn. Yep. We'll get this bounty done before the bad guys show up. I didn't look and see how long it was going to last, though. 5 days. We're not going to make... I don't think we're going to make it there in 5 days, but we might be able to. 5 days, so February 9th. Oh, because they're dragging the ship along. That's why we're going so slow. They're slowing us down. Instead of just using the thing, has to know how it works, how it is made. Why? No reason. I know people like that. I used to be one of those people a long time ago. Get time for this bounty. As we get just at the 9th. So that one's the northern. So there. So it should be that splotch. Go. Hey, I made it in time. Come here, I gotta talk to you. Are you orbiting my planet? And when you get to the next life, tell them it was Solomon Morrow who sent you. But you're just a robot, sort of. What do they have? A bulwark. That's not too bad. Good. Bring in you and you. Guys, and we're going to look for a little bit more punch, torpedoes, and we're good. Okay, so let's go you, let's go yeah, good. Before learning a subject, I start finding that the subject less interesting, so I take pauses or play something you don't find that interesting. Brace being bored to learn something more easily. It's not funny. Yeah, that's odd. I mean, I think I understand what you're doing when you do that, but you're trying to not distract yourself. You want some of the entertainment, but you don't want to be hooked on the entertainment so you can go back to what you're doing. That's kind of more important, right? It's close to us, I think. Torpedoes are not your friend. So again, the Legions and 2 capital ships total. That's a Chiss battle cruiser, and this, of course, is the Lucre Hope, which is basically a carrier.
Attacking target.
My fighters are dead. He made it. got more ships coming in still. Oh, he's dead.
Escort.
Fighters are dead again. Yeah, it's very flashy. Very, very flashy. Where'd you guys... Oh, goodbye. Where'd they get all these ships from? Hold this guy in place until his torpedoes get there. Oh, that wasn't nearly as good as I thought it was going to go. So got shields up still. That's why. Bad choices. It's not going to be left of nothing left of the wreck there. Extra shots that were coming out. Providence, he's toast, or will be shortly. No match for the Allegiance. Torpedo just hammering him.
Quadrant, move out.
Fighters are dead. Okay, now. Gotta be careful here. Be like, it's a bounty mission anyway, you can't go anywhere. Ta-da. Okay, ship recovery. Good. Oh, I can sell that one. Or maybe convert it over. Oh, this CIS stuff, we'll just sell it. Get okay money for that, maybe. Stuff. Okay. So, mothball this stuff so it doesn't get sucks up all our supplies. Oh, this is nice to repair, so we can throw him into our secondary fleet when we get back to Rockettville. This. This is our outpost. Supplies, good supplies. Okay, so we need to head back to Chandrilla. We have a little fleet incoming to give us some trouble from the Republic, or not the New Republic, the First Order for some reason. They don't like it that we're producing stuff at a mine. We're supposed to produce stuff. Don't care about the fragment. I'm gonna try to make 300 grand from that bounty. That's nice. system. Desert world. Multiple desert worlds. Barren. Ship. And our operative has arrived where he's supposed to be, so we have to give him some footage real quick. You. Mission. Raise relations. This will be for raise relations with First Order for our action. And the reason for that is to have them stop looking at our stuff, our colonies, and getting all jealous. Because right now, even though we're friendly-ish, right? Yeah, we're welcoming. She could be better. We're supposed to be friends here. Wow, look at all the dissolved paths and the path cells. That's good. I think that was our guy who did that, was that? Time, right? "52 days to kill." And I guess I should get this thing fixed up before we throw it in storage. It's a Lancer. Auto fit. Integrated targeting. How about this one, hyperdrive. Points left over. One whole point. Those things. Quad laser cannon. Zork. It's not a main ship of our fleet, so I don't really care. It doesn't have to be the best build, just have to be adequate. Storage. And these guys we're going to sell because we're not going to use them. Oops. So 15 grand for you, almost 16 for you, and it should be about 20 something. Only 15, huh? Guess he's kind of crappy. 14. So a little bit of money for those. Not too much, but enough. Okay. And of stuff do we have on this ship here? So we got the gunship. Fury bomber, we got the skip rays, the skirks, and K-wings. Do we have more K-wings? Oh, we don't have the points for the K-wings though. Could buy in on that one though. Get 15 points back. Like coverage shuttle's on 9 points. Yeah, we're gonna build in that kyber crystal. Allow us to get some bigger stuff here, like the K-wings that I'd like to have. course, we don't have any K-Wings put there. Interdictor bombers. These are first order stuff, isn't there? 2 concussion missiles, 2 laser cannons, 2 proton bombs, and 4 proton torpedoes. Those are pretty nasty. Points short. Over 10 points approximately. Advanced targeting computer, don't worry about that. Droid crew. Advanced overhaul. Integrated point defense weapons, the ability to identify and ignore decoy flares, and additional point defense. This one doesn't see a whole lot of up close and personal stuff, so I'm not going to worry about that. Droids. Disable increases combat recovery rate and repair rate at 22 by 25%. Pick that up. And that. More vents. 2. And I don't have any the Furians, which are good. B-Wings are better. Sort of. Proton bomb want 2 proton torpedoes. These have 2 proton torpedoes. No bombs, but they have an ion torpedo. That's what the ion cannons on that is for. So, yeah, keep the B-Wings there for now. Need K-Wings. K-Wings. Fighters. Good number. 10, 20. 20 so we don't run out. What else? Crappy Y-Wings. We can't do B-Wings yet, can we? Lancer. No, it's a Mandalorian thing. Crates. These are Mandalorian too. Ion torpedo, 2 heavy lasers, 2 ion cannons, and 2 proton. They're not bad bombers at 15 points. Compatible to the Ks. Why not Y-Wings? You could not resist yourself? Y-Wings are fine. They're good because they're cheap and they're still effective. I mean, they're kind of squishy, but they have an ion torpedo, an ion cannon, 2 laser cannons, 2 proton torpedoes. They work, and they're cheap at 5 ordnance points. I should probably have more just in case. We don't need a lot of them, but they just don't match up against the K-Wing, for example. The firepower is, just so much lesser. And of course, this is 10 points more. And these guys have, 250 on their shield. The Y-Wing is 150. Military with 200. Armor 35. 375. So the K-Wings are just more durable, hit harder, that kind of stuff. What, the Y-Wing? The Y-Wing is very solid. The biggest problem with Y-Wings is their speed. Top speed of 240. The K-Wing's at 300. So Y-Wings are bombers. That's the rule. They are considered a heavy bomber for the most part. And they're older. So, but again, if you look at their firepower and it's all about they hit fine. There's really nothing wrong with them, especially for their cost. They're very capable for their cost at 5 points. So, like I said, I personally like the Y-wings. If you can't afford better stuff, Y-wing is the way to go. And if you can mass produce them, just have they will devastate things if you support them. Make sure they don't get devastated before they get to their targets. They will kill stuff. They will. Because they have the firepower to do it. It's just there's got to be a lot of them, and they need a little bit of, protection. What else do I need, though? Forget. We need a 10-point bomber. I wish we could sort this stuff by points. I don't have a blueprint for any of the Chiss stuff either. They've got the 10-point bomber on the Chiss is really good. This one, 15 points. Missile boat, that's 15. That's 20 points. Missile boat's good too. It just doesn't hit. It's more of a multi-role. It's not technically a bomber. It's good for dealing with fighters too, because those 4 concussion missiles. Only the 1 cannon though. But the missiles are there to do that. So for smaller frontline carrier ships, then Y-wing sounds like a solid choice for the battle points starved. Yep. Like in your destroyer and frigate sized carriers, Y-wings are perfect, because with only 5 points, that's really inexpensive. And someone like the Quasar's got, I think, 4 fighter bays, so throw in like 2 or 3 Y-wings with some fighter support, and you're good to go. Good to go for there. So have a couple of those, a couple of Quasars, and you're good. Very inexpensive. Raybird. Yeah, I'm looking for a 10-point bomber. Scimitars. Wow, 2 proton torpedoes and 6 heavy laser cannons. Is this Scimitar? I don't know this. Sith Infiltrator. Okay. Y-wings are essentially old and outdated fighters, refit to have a bit of a last hurrah, if I recall, kind of like how Sweden keeps upgrading the Jazz Gripen instead of redesigning something better. What's funny is there are different variations of the Y-wing out there, and they're all basically the same. The variations are, this one's got a turret, for a turret for shooting stuff behind it, or putting an ion cannon on it so it's more effective against the larger ships, or not. And the trade-off is nothing. So or sometimes they have no, that's pretty much it. It's usually they have, there's in X4 there's a mod, the Star Wars mod for that, and there's like 4 or 5 different variations of the Y-wing, and if that's basically what it is some of them have that turret, some of them don't, some of them have, or they usually have the heavy bomber type launchers, and one of them is actually a long range scout recon ship, which is kind of cool. It doesn't have any weapons on. I think it has 2 laser cannons, and that's it. Forward firing. It's got no turrets, got no missile launchers and stuff, but it's got really long range sensors for exploring and stuff. So it's good at that job. But yeah, it's just funny how the different variations are out there, and they're really not that different. Almost always the same. 10. Look at these ties. It's an interceptor. Just went through these and wasn't paying attention. But there's our defender, the hunter, that's not a bomber. The interdictor. That's the 15-pointer. Don't want that one. It's a first order one, I think. First order wing. This is a fighter. Basically, it's a crappy TIE fighter with shields. so it's just slightly less crappy. This is the Interceptor. Oh, it's not. This is the crappy version. This is the crappy TIE Fighter. This is the crappy TIE Fighter with shields. Reaper. Reaper. You're not a bomb. This is the bomber. It's the one with shields. Yeah, this is the upgraded TIE bomber. I think this is the first full. Yeah, this is first order version. The TIE bomber's got shields on it, so it works. But it's only 5 points. We want a 10-pointer. Got a 4. X4 bomb. So actually what we really want is we want a B-Wing or the Chiss version, the 10-point version of the Chiss. Those guys are compatible or comparable, but we don't have either one of them. The ones I've actually wanted aren't actually here. We have no 10-point bombers. Blueprints currently. Oh well, later. Tight ties and make them drones. That would actually not be bad. I think there actually is a drone TIE Fighter. I don't know who makes it though, and I don't know the name. I'm guessing it's a TIE drone. Oh shit, I forgot to... I put all that stuff in, I forgot to hit the confirm button. What was I doing? What did I pick to build for this bomber? Oh, except we went K-Wings. We wanted at least 10 of them. That was our 50, and then the 5-pointers, we wanted Y-Wings? Confirm that. So the TIE Fighter, I think there's a TIE Fighter drone. But I don't remember which one it is. I have to go through each one of them to see. I don't think any of them this is. I don't think these are any of them. Projector wing? It's a bomb. This is the Interceptors. Yeah, I could have swore there was a TIE drone wing. Yeah, the worst class of TIE pilot. TIE fighters is the pilots, yeah. Damn, I can suck up that cost. Yeah, probably not the smartest thing to do. There's different ways of going about that. Like, you know, you can give your shield, give them a little bit of shields so they don't blow up so quickly. Yeah. Details. Okay, so we are waiting for a visit from the First Order. 51 days until 51 days. They're gonna assembling in 6. They're gonna come from all the way down there. Wish I could tell where... No, this is where we are. Oh, they're harassing them. How much money do we have? We have patrols here. Make improvements. Oh, upgrade to a military base. Maximum number of industry. Oh, that's right. You need a spot for that. What do you get for a upgrade. So an upgrade would be +2 to military base. Just the base. I want more ships flying around though. Yeah, it's supposed to be going up there. That's where the First Order fleet is coming to inspect, see what they want to do with all the stuff we're building there. It's actually, no, it's just a mining planet. So what's over here? Hammerhead just floating around. Want it? So, this place. We got a heavy administrating spaceport stuff. And this planet's got an atmosphere, so we can't plug in that thing. Standalone station, no atmosphere. So we need to get rid of this atmosphere. Making money. Oof. We got 2 months to kill, basically. Bounties nearby. 200,000, 300. Ooh. 78 days in on that one. 1 day, so that one's going to go. So we have time to go get this one. Hiding out near a volcanic world in a system with an orange primary star. Orange primary. You mean the one you're sitting on? So it's one of those two. I almost got a gate too. We don't have a gate close to us to get there faster, I don't think. It's not that far. So. Okay, so it's one of those two. Go. So we got time to kill. 50 days. It's only about a, what, not even a 10-day trip there, because we did another bounty not too long ago, and we had 9 days to get there, and we made it in time, so it's not too bad. And there's our money. We only made 60 grand this month, because we're producing fighters, that's why. Oh, sorry, no, 260,000. The production report. Oh, so this is what we make. So, custom production, crew, fuel, supplies, that stuff. Tech mining brought in metals, supplies, and fuel. So we can do that as a bounty someday. I'm not going to get done in 25 days. This is new. Emodia. This. Okay. Use Mirage. We have Patrol HQ, but they're disrupting that stuff. We have 2 patrol stuff up, so. And they're just screwing with all our things. We need to get that second fleet up and running. could just make the ships for it. Be easier. Faster. Wouldn't be easier, it'd be faster. Maybe after we get this thing taken care of. Bounty, and then the stupid fleet from the First Order, not New Order, First Order. And there they are. Okay. So, you guys, shouldn't be much of a problem. Be a little bit of a fight, but not a big deal. You guys, you two, torpedoes. How many points we have left? 30. You can bring in 2 of the small frigates with fighters on them. It's the first and the fourth of the best selection there. I need to get those guys balanced out with better fighters on them too. Okay, so. Actually, no. You support him. You support me. Support him. Support him. There we go. Hey, let's not get too terribly far ahead, everybody. Hello, everyone. Hey, how did we get that stuff already? Got all the fighters coming in to die.
Engage.
Or not. Those things die so fast.
Hello, Input. It is time to take a break. Go check on the docks. This break supports the purchase of Rocket's treats. If you would like to help Rocket feel like a puppy again, please visit gimpyme.com/support or type !treats in chat, or you can watch the ads during the break. Thank you. Your next break is in 1 hour.
Look at all the torpedoes going to that poor ship. It's not going to make it. Shields are almost down. No, how are they draining so quickly? Getting hammered. Not too bad. Got it on this side, no problem. Make sure they don't get away. Gunners need to work on their shooting. They should have these guys no problem over there, and we're good here. Okay.
Locked in.
More torpedoes. Not nearly enough.
Targeting at maximum firepower.
You're done. Brave little Providence, I think. Is this a Providence? Yeah, it is. Okay. So Providence versus an Allegiance and Friends. Not a fair fight. Not even close. Okay. So that bounty's done. Where is it? Still getting away. Trying to. Yeah, this way. Go get him.
Concentrating firepower.
Got away. Chicken. Yep. Just the one, so send in second command. Shouldn't be a problem. I should have watched these frigates that we brought in to see how they were doing. I wasn't really paying attention to them. Ship recovery for selling. Province are usually decent. Battleship. That stuff. Who wants this? But what I need is a mod that removes these flashbangs from the game. I think you can turn that off. I think it's in the settings somewhere. I'm not sure. Settings? Settings. Enable ship explosion screen with whiteout. There you go. You turn it right off right there. Let's go into settings. Right there. Pretty sure that's what that is. We'll turn it off and see how it goes. I mean, it doesn't bother me for some reason. I kind of think I like it, but I know it annoys people. But I think that's something they put in not too long ago. I'm trying to remember when that was actually put in. I remember seeing it before. Let's survey this thing while we're here. And then I gotta take a break. It causes migraines in you if you watch it all day. Oh, I can see how that would... I can see that. But like I said, for some reason, it doesn't bother me. I think it's because normally flashing bothers me, but it's the continuous flashing that bothers me. That's just a little burst, and it doesn't bug me as much for some reason. I don't know why. It's just the way my brain works. And now we have to get back. So we have to get back to the mine here. We'll stop by Rocketville on the way, though, over there, because we have to get these things all situated. So mothball. So these I think we're going to be selling, because these are all CIS ships. They don't really have the parts to get the Providences and stuff set up correctly. Because they've got the 4 medium ballistic hard points, we really don't have any ballistic stuff. Although we could make them. Could make them. The warp jumps and Battletech have the same issue. I just looked away from the screen when those happen. Yeah. There's some games I do the same thing. When they get a lot of flashiness to them, I just turn away. Like watching in MechWar Online, after I die and I get stuck watching somebody run around with a light mech, I just turn my head away. I just watch chat. I can't watch the screen because that behavior on the screen just gives me massive headaches. That's why I don't play light mechs in MechWar Online. It's because there's just too much bouncing around and twisting and stuff. It just gives me massive headaches. And when I'm stuck in somebody else's cockpit, because I died early, I don't pay attention. I just look at something else. So, anyway, I do need to get up, stretch my legs, get some water, go check on Rocket and Mrs. Gimpy. I'll be back in a few minutes to hopefully go defend our mining planet over in Rocketville area and go from there. So, anyway, be back shortly. Thank you very much for watching. Enjoy the dog video.